Buy all the comics! Welcome back to Comic Candy News, everyone. I'm Michelle, and I have my pull list all ready for you guys for this week. And I am never again complaining about only getting 8 comics, because this week I picked up 18. So let's get started with what I got. Of my 18 comics, let's go ahead and review my top 3 picks of the week. It was really hard to narrow it down to the top 3 from 18 comics, but I managed to do it, and I'm really surprised and kind of proud of myself because Marvel is not in my top 3 for once. So let's get started. Up first, we have Beauty. Beauty is put out by Image Comics, and this is the first issue that is out, and it's a really interesting story. What's happening is there's an STD, and it's a good STD, I guess. It's a little odd because it makes you beautiful. That's why it's called the Beauty. Your fat just disappears, your skin blemishes are all cleared up, you have beautiful skin. You literally become a beautiful person. Now there's a lot of people who are consciously trying to get this STD and sleeping with the beautiful people to get the beautiful disease themselves. And then there's others who think it's completely unnatural, and there's the anti-beautiful. This story opens up with a woman on the subway who has the disease of the beautiful, and she just combusts, just right there on the subway and dies. And it's weird because she just kind of aged too. It's like she was been dead for hours, but only 5 minutes. So you follow the storyline of them trying to find out what's going on. Is it a bomb? Is it someone doing this purposely? Is it the anti-beautiful? Or is it the disease that just kind of takes its final form and kills you? It's a very interesting storyline. I suggest you read it. At first you're thinking, who doesn't want to catch this STD and be beautiful? And then you find out that you explode. Well, you might possibly explode, you might not. You need to keep reading to find out. So pick up Beauty if you want an interesting read. The next comic I'm going to talk to you about is Americatown. This story is a little bit opposite of what's happening. Right now everyone wants to come to America, because America's great! America! But in this storyline, America's not so great and everyone's trying to escape. Every other country is better than America, and they're smuggling out of the country. It's complete opposite of the world today. This story is a little bit all over the place. You're following the story of the people who are getting smuggled in, the people who are the smugglers, you have the police in Buenos Aires. Oh yes, these people are trying to escape from America to Buenos Aires to a place called Americatown, and it's so stressful. And there's so much happening, there's people dying, there's people not paying their debt, and crazy things are happening. If you want a little bit of a backwards story, I definitely suggest checking out Americatown. And my last pick to share with you this week is Phonogram. We love the 80s, and you love the 80s rock, you'll love this comic. I had an excellent giggle while reading it. It starts off with this little girl watching TV and just becomes consumed with the TV in the 80s, like most kids do. While she's watching TV, there's like a digital hand that comes through the TV to offer her a deal, and it pretty much just says that she has to become two-dimensional, and you're kind of like, what? And the hand? Like, what? So she thinks about it a little bit, and she decides to take it, even though she doesn't really understand what the deal is. And then we morph forward to 2001. In 2001, she is totally rocking the 80s glam look, with the hair and the makeup and the clothes. I want this outfit, it's pretty rad. So she's at this weird concert, and they start talking about a coven and magic, and you find out these people also have magical powers, and it's like, what? Kind of mind-blowing. They also talked about the white stripes a lot. Don't know what's up with that. Then we fast forward to 2011, and she's a little bit bossier now, and you find out she can kind of change the way she looks, and she stays away from mirrors, probably part of the whole magic thing. Towards the end of the comic, you finally realize what the whole two-dimension person thing means. She's only half of herself, and the other half of herself is living in like the electrical computer TV world. I won't spoil too much for you, but I will spoil the ending because it made me extremely happy. The last 2 pages of this comic was essentially a shot-for-shot the music video for Aha, Take On Me. But instead of course having the girl from the music video, we have the Material girl in the comic. Sorry for the spoiler, I just had to share it, I thought it was fantastic. And in case you didn't know, there are other phonograph stories. As you can see here, the volumes are out if you want to check those out. I know I'm going to have to after reading this comic. So those are my comics for this week. I hoped you enjoyed them. I know I definitely did. So I started something new this week. I decided to go on Periscope and do dramatic readings of the comics. It's kind of silly. I laugh a lot just because I'm not used to it. I'm not the greatest actor. Definitely can't do accents. But if you want something fun to watch in the meantime, check me out on Periscope. You can find me at ComicCandyNews. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you like my selection for this week. Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Periscope. Like me on Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe, especially if you want a chance to adopt some awesome comics at the end of the month. Take on me, take on me, take me on, take on me. I'm done. Realize I can't sing.